excluding. Last night I showed you what we thought was a joke. It was a joke that was put forward by the public radio people in the United States that suggested that you needed to decolonise your books, get rid of all of those evil white men who wrote all those evil white man things. Well, get ready for the cultural clean-out, because it is happening now on a digital level. Today, the TV show Little Britain, which was a comedy show from about 10 years ago where, yep, there was a lot of blackface in it, but they got a lot of awards for it too, they have now been pulled offline by the BBC, who made tens of millions of dollars selling DVDs of these performances, got plenty of awards as well, but they have now decided to remove Little Britain for anyone to be able to watch online. I'd imagine if it's available in Australia, they'll do so here too. A spokesperson said that Little Britain has been removed from the BBC iPlayer, Netflix and BritBox, which is an American streaming service, as objections over the sketch show's characters have come to light. But it's not the only cultural cleansing that's taken place. Gone with the Wind has been removed from the HBO Max streaming service because of the depictions of an African American who was working in that home. The actress won an Academy Award for that particular role. However, a spokesperson has said this: Gone with the Wind is a product of a time that depicts some ethnic and racial prejudices that have unfortunately been commonplace in American society. These racist depictions were wrong then and are wrong today. And we feel to keep this title up without an explanation and a denouncement of those depictions would be irresponsible, says a person who runs one of these streaming services in the United States. And it doesn't stop there. You may remember the TV show Cops. Yes, it's still on television. About 35 seasons or 32 seasons have been on the air. It has also now been axed. The decision to get rid of it today, in part, is because, and they've said actually, is because they don't want to glorify police officers at a time when police officers are under such scrutiny. The cultural cleanse is on right now. Now, am I defending the use of blackface? No, it's disgraceful. But when you can still freely access the films of Roman Polanski, Woody Allen, or anything that was produced by Harvey Weinstein, then this is someone showing off. Should there be an asterisk next to some of this stuff? Should there be a warning placed on it that it involves offensive racial images? Potentially. But of course, once these things are gone, to argue that they should be returned will mean that you want the awful things like gollywog toys and gollywog cookies to all be freely available. The point is, there has to be a discussion about what is purged and how. What is the logic? Or is it a decision just being made by PR firms around the world? They all got very rich off these programs. Many of the same creators are still working for these organisations, and many of the trophies are still sitting in their front lobbies. So if they're going to scrub things, why not work out how much money you profited off such entertainment and donate it to somebody? Because that's when we'll know you're serious.